Hey guys, Metal Viking YouTube here, back to show us some more plunder that I've acquired over the last quite a while. Um, yeah, this video is all going to be the stuff that I picked up at 13th Floor Music. As I stated in my previous video, I got a chance to go there a little while back. Got some really cool stuff. One of the things that I did get is going to be in another video because it is Kiss related, so all that kind of stuff always gets its own video, and I'm eventually going to be doing one about some new music that I've gotten in the realm of Kiss. But yeah, till then, I'm going to show off all the other goodies that I picked up. And in the last video, I also showed a Kiss comic book that I picked up there. And I actually picked up a couple other ones, namely this one on Testament. And yeah, this is basically just like a comic book telling of basically the history of the band, a brief overview of the band up until the Dark Roots of Earth album. Really cool stuff. Definitely worth checking out if you can find it. And I was really excited to see he had a Judas Priest comic. And, you know, once again, just shows overview of the band, kind of their brief history all the way up until, I want to say Retribution, or no, not Retribution, Jesus, Angel of Retribution, when Halford made his return to Judas Priest. So, yeah, again, really cool read. And lastly, he actually had one copy left of this, so I was really glad I was able to snag it. And that is the graphic novel for Dio's Holy Diver. And this was such a cool read. Basically, the story of, you know, the Holy Diver. You get the lyrics throughout the whole thing in different dialogue. And honestly, the priest on the cover deserved what he got to be thrown in that lake. After you read this, you will understand why. So yeah, on to the music that I got. First up, we got some Indiana metal here. Yeah, this was sitting up on the counter. They have actually a section all about local music from around not only Indiana, but also, you know, basically surrounding states like Kentucky and Ohio and stuff. But yeah, I saw this one up there on the counter, and sounded really good when I looked up a song of this, and this was Goodnight Carnage with American Reaper. Really dig that album cover. Hard to find any information about this band, but basically they are a hard rock / heavy metal band out of Queensville, Indiana. Not quite sure how long they've been around. This was independently released by the band back in 2017, and I do believe this is their debut full-length album. Really good stuff. And of course, when you picked up the album, you got a free poster, so I would definitely be finding a spot for that. Next up, we have the Dead Daisies with Holy Ground. And yeah, if you're not familiar with this project, it is a hard rock supergroup of sorts with members spread out between Australia and America. Been around since 2013. Sorry, getting my notes flipped over here. Yeah, they feature members from well-known rock and metal acts like Whitesnake, Ozzy, Thin Lizzy, Black Star Riders, among others. Currently, and on this album, they are fronted by the legendary Glenn Hughes, who's most known for being in Deep Purple and Black Sabbath. This is the band's 5th full-length overall, put out by Spitfire Music and SPV just this year. I've listened to this a handful of times. Really good stuff. Definitely worth checking out, especially if you're a fan of Glenn Hughes. Next up, kind of got a little bit of classics in here and some more modern stuff. So here we have the debut album from Aerosmith, self-titled. Of course, Aerosmith, hard rock, heavy metal band out of Boston, Massachusetts, been around since 1970. This was their debut, put out in 1973 by Columbia. This is a 1993 CD pressing, obviously. And a lot of cool songs on here. Of course, one of the most well-known being Dream On, and that is definitely one of my favorite Aerosmith songs. Really happy to have that. Also have Alice Cooper, School's Out. Of course, another one that really doesn't need much of an introduction. Alice Cooper, hard rock, heavy metal, you know, icon from Phoenix, Arizona / Detroit, Michigan. Been doing his thing since 1964. Sorry, I'm still kind of working on cutting out the glare here. But yeah, this is his 5th full-length album put out by Warner Brothers in 1972. And of course, you know, the title track is, you know, a staple of his live set. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. Love me some Alice Cooper. Then we have British Lion, The Burning. British Lion hard rock band based out of London, England. Been around since 2012, and it's the side project of Iron Maiden bassist Steve Harris. This is the band's second full-length album, put out by Parlophone in 2020. This is a EXL Records pressing from 2020 as well. It's all right. I've listened to it a couple times. I'm still trying to really get it to click with me, but yeah, definitely worth, I think, checking out if you like Steve Harris's playing. All right, sorry, kind of real professional here, getting my notes all figured out here. Like I said, I'm kind of working with this new angle and trying to get things worked out. And you can tell I haven't done a video in quite a while. Next up, The Letter Black with Pain. And if you're not familiar with this band, they are a hard rock band from Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Been around since 2006. This is their fourth full-length album out on the EMP label group from 2017. And yeah, I've enjoyed pretty much everything I've heard from this band so far. I believe they are technically like a Christian, metal band, which, again, I know that kind of throws people off. They don't want to deal with that, but this band is definitely worth checking out, I think. You love some really good, just straight up hard rock. Next up, I haven't bought anything from this band in a long time, and I used to listen to them all the time. And yeah, I really need to kind of catch up. I've only got I think a couple other ones I need to get, plus the newest release. But that newest release, whew, that's expensive. But this is Lordy with Collection. Of course, Lordy, hard rock / metal band out of Finland, been around since 1992. This is the band's 10th full-length album overall, put out just last year by AFM Records. And basically, this is a kind of fictional collection of songs that were reportedly recorded between the 1970s and the 1990s, before the band even existed. And they used different studios and vintage equipment to kind of attain that authentic sounds for the various periods that these songs were supposed to be recorded in. I have not had a chance to listen to this one yet, but I do love me some Lordy, and I really look forward to checking it out. And last but most certainly not least, we have Gojira with Fortitude. Of course, Gojira, progressive, groove / death metal band out of France, been around since 2001. This is the band's 7th full-length album, put out by Roadrunner Records just this year. Again, another one that I have not had a chance to listen to, but I definitely enjoyed their last one, so I'm really looking forward to checking this one out, because I have heard at least one song off of it. I can't remember which one it was. It was definitely, I think, the first single that they released from it. But yeah. All right, that is going to do it. Sorry for the kind of flubs and the unprofessionalism here. Like I said, it's been a while since I recorded a video, and I'm still trying to work on this new little angle. I know it's not a whole big different angle, but trying to get everything situated so I have my notes where I can see them and everything is just kind of it's going to get better. I promise it will get better. So yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.